who knows where I'd be without boxing. So that's why my goal has always been to give everything I can back to this sport and to help others because I love this sport.
All that stuff you just said don't mean shit. You never drew 100 million people or 70 million people to the fight, have you?
Around like 75 million.
You never helped boxing before. Boxing helped you.
But that's what the sport needed.
Fight.
No way. Bro, like, shut up.
Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia may soon have another similarity aside from being YouTubers turned fighters. The boxing community may be all about throwing shades and punches, but excessive and unnecessary disrespect is where the community draws the line. Mike Tyson has a message for both Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia, and y'all should know it's not the regular, hey, good morning type of message. We are talking about a stern warning for these two fighters. While their fans are throwing tantrums and saying, who does Tyson think he is? Well, some folks are more than happy and willing to educate Jake and Ryan's fans that Mike Tyson is whoever he thinks he is. Things are getting really intense right now as the boxing community is witnessing a shift in power and generation. Grab a seat and some popcorn as we fill you in on the latest happenings in the world of boxing, especially in Jake Paul, Ryan Garcia, and Mike Tyson's world. Okay, everyone is quite familiar with one of Jake and Ryan's similarities, right? Well, if you don't know, you should know that these two fighters both share the common interest of being YouTubers and talking big about themselves while having foul talks about other folks. To be fair, Jake and Ryan made their way to the top on social media through their respective loudmouths before channeling their energy into childhood dreams of being fighters. Interestingly, they are both known to be a little too confident, and that is what is currently affecting them in their careers. For example, Jake knows he's no match for the legendary fighter Mike Tyson, but guess what? He chose to fight with him in a ring against all odds.
Event and stuff, you're not a real fighter.
How did we get here? It seems scary and it seems dark and...
You gotta be careful, you might get killed.
Don't do it. I can die.
911, what's your emergency, please?
No.
If you're gonna do it, do it.
You're gonna die.
Why?
Fuck you, man. Relax, man. Chill out. You gotta be cool sometimes. You gotta pick your fight.
Oh, there's already a problem with his decision. We'll get back to that in a minute. As for Ryan Garcia, we can say his time in the boxing community may be over. Ryan sure knows how to throw good punches, but yeah, his mouth also does a really hard job of not knowing when to stop spewing stuff. Oh, and the reason Ryan Garcia's career may be done is because of his latest test result on drugs coming back positive. Unbelievable, right? Yeah, it is. According to the result, Ryan wasn't doing hard drugs, as he tested positive for a banned substance in boxing. The banned substance put Ryan in a lot more trouble than he expected. At first, Ryan's victorious performance and win against Devin Haney in their fight was snatched from him within a twinkle of an eye. The win was given to Devin Haney as spectators concluded that Ryan's victory couldn't be justified as he was under the influence of a foreign substance. Oh well, trust Ryan to put on a show even when there isn't the need for it, not to mention that he's being involved in such a big controversy. Initially, Ryan denied being under the influence of anything, as he claimed folks with upper hands in the boxing community were just trying to tarnish his image and ruin his career.
My boxing career and just so much other things. And I hurt Andrea, I hurt you, and I hurt our kids, I hurt everybody around me for my actions. And I'm sorry, because I know our kids are gonna watch these when they get older, and I'm so sorry.
Ryan continued to fight for what he felt was right, and that was him beating Devin Haney. Unfortunately, Ryan later confessed to taking a particular tea to help boost his mind, which was long before his fight against Devin Haney. Ryan claimed the tea must have contained the banned substance, and that was what had landed him in hot water. Sorry about that, Ryan, but it is what it is. Anyway, if losing to Devin was the only thing that happened, Ryan would have shaken it off in a second. But sadly, Ryan suffered a lot worse than that. Ryan was punished for testing positive for a banned substance, and he was suspended for 1 year by the New York State Athletics Commission. That definitely isn't good for anyone, not to mention Ryan Garcia, who was still in the early years of his boxing career. Anyway, that isn't the worst part of why Ryan Garcia is done. Boxing may have given him limitations, but that wouldn't stop him from dropping his content on social media and raking in millions of dollars. This is Ryan we are talking about. He doesn't know when to stop. lost a long list of subscribers after he went on a racist rant against the black community and even Muslim folks. Ryan wrote, "I hate black niggas. I'm anti-black. I'm the KKK. Hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and go kill that nigga again." Okay, everyone agreed that it was way out of line and that Ryan needed to be controlled. Ryan lost all he had been working for over the years with his racist statement. He lost tons of fans, and he even got another shocker from the Boxing Council. The Boxing Council expelled Ryan Garcia indefinitely. So yeah, that's the end of Ryan's career we are talking about. There's still more on Ryan, but let's also talk about his supposed evil twin. Jake Paul could have been fine even with his never-ending foul statements and erratic behavior, but he brought his trouble to himself. Jake felt the right thing to do was to go against Mike Tyson, and he currently has himself to blame for it. Jake is not even in the ring with Tyson yet, and folks are saying his career is over. Jake is getting cold feet for a fight he came up with. Who does that? Only Jake Paul. Jake Paul probably thought it would be a walk in the park for him to go against a fighter like Mike Tyson, since he's been retired for a while. Little does Jake know that Tyson's punching power will always be as solid as a rock compared to him, who ventured into the sport a few years back. Yeah, Tyson is currently a 58-year-old man, while Jake is a 27-year-old man, which leaves room for age advantage. But this is Mike Tyson. That man fought his way to the top, and he doesn't appear to be out of shape just yet, and maybe that is the reason Jake may be scared. Just like Ryan, Jake has been accused of using steroids to up his strength for the match. Jake's accusations haven't been confirmed, as he's yet to do a test. However, folks are saying even if Jake uses steroids, he has a really low chance of beating Tyson because of who Tyson is.
You can't go out there and potentially beat up Uncle Mike, the guy that's so loved by the world. You don't get no cool points for that. Let's say you go in there and you do beat up Uncle Mike. So you think now people are gonna respect you. Oh, Jake Paul, yeah, you beat Mike Tyson, 58-year-old Mike Tyson. No, you're not gonna get the respect for that. In fact, I think it'd actually be worse. People might hate you more because it's Uncle Mike. Everyone loves Uncle Mike. But on the flip side, you go out there and you get put to sleep, which is a possibility because Uncle Mike still has that punching power. He's still ferocious and he will still come at you. You go out there and get put to sleep. Let's just go ahead and sign the death certificate of your career. There's no more career after that.
Don't get it twisted. Jake also has his fans rooting for him and expecting him to make history as they expect him to knock Tyson out.
This thing is going to look terrible on TV. You think this thing is going to draw more than Mike versus Roy? You think this thing is going to draw more than Fury versus Francis? It's going to look ridiculous in an 80,000 seat arena. And what would be the reason that they're boxing? Money. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we understand that. That doesn't work. It's a flop. It's a flop. Floyd and Connor in the fight capital of the world did less than 12,000 tickets. Come on, man. In Texas? Come on.
The question remains, can Jake Paul truly enter the ring with the legendary Mike Tyson and come out victorious? Yeah, there's the never say never phrase, but some folks can't help but laugh at Jake's hope of beating Tyson. Tyson is one of the best fighters boxing has ever seen, but Jake Paul, with less than half a decade experience, wants to topple him? That's a little bit overreaching. At first, rumors spread that Jake was ready to pull out of the fight as he got scared and felt that was the right thing to do. Sadly for Jake, he was met with a $350 million lawsuit from Tyson and his team. Even if Jake had that, he wouldn't want to waste it on a lawsuit. However, luckily for Jake, Tyson got an ulcer flare and had to go through adequate care and treatment, which resulted in the parties involved in the fight having to postpone it.
You looking forward to the Tyson fight with Jake Paul?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you wish it was a sanctioned fight and not an exhibition like it's going to be?
No, because I would feel really bad for Jake Paul.
The postponement of the match is till November 15th, but Jake isn't fine with that. Jake still wants to be out of the whole thing. Word on the street is that Jake is so scared that Tyson will rip him apart in the ring. Could that be the reason Jake is allegedly using steroids? Has he given up on his training and diet? Were they all for nothing? Many unanswered questions keep going through people's minds. While Jake is yet to answer that, folks have concluded that he and Ryan are all talk and no action. Yeah, many people believe Ryan beat Devin fair and square, but he's not beating the substance use allegations. After the match he had with Devin, he had gone on to rain insults on both Devin and his dad, which people felt was unnecessary, but it came back to bite him in the ass real quick. Devin Haney's father also didn't hesitate to fire back at Ryan after his test result came back positive. Devin's father mentioned in a clip that Ryan needed help, and he hopes he gets it pretty soon. But it wasn't all about wishing Ryan well. Devin's father didn't forget to remind him that he had reached rock bottom and that climbing his way back to the top wouldn't be a piece of cake.
I'm definitely not happy to see the kid crashing out, you know. I always try to be as optimistic as I can as just a human being, and I hope that, everyone could be with me in my most trying times, as well as him going through his or anyone in my family. These are the times that, we show our resiliency, we show our character. You know what I mean? We don't misrepresent what we represent, and that's positivity. And I know, dude, now it shows that, the upbringing, because I think I say more than any time, these are the times that having a dad who's been there on that roller coaster with you, that ups and downs, that their voice is loud and vocal.
No one likes a show-off like Ryan Garcia, and Ryan made it worse as he kept throwing shades at Devin and his father. But judging from how things ended, Devin and his father had the last laugh.
And there's no place for that kind of language towards anybody, on either side. So I think that he should get help, you know what I mean? And that's it. I don't believe in kicking a man while they're down. But he definitely should get help, and the people around him should step up and be held accountable and speak loud and be just as, happy that they can be there for Ryan.
Eddie Hearn, Devin's promoter, also had something to say about Ryan. Eddie claimed he wasn't surprised by the positive test result, as he had already had suspicions about Ryan a while back. Eddie also noted that Ryan needed treatment for his mental health, and he hoped the people around him could get him up to speed.
Yeah, I mean, it makes no difference to me what Ryan Garcia does. But, as I said before, I think the guy has a good heart. I think he's a decent person, but his head's fallen off and he needs help ASAP. People now realise that he's behaving that way and he has a problem. So you can at least, I guess, take it in a different kind of way.
Would you be happy to work with Ryan Garcia in the future? If this is all...
Look, first things first, priority for him is get well.
So it's not unrepairable damage that he's doing at the moment?
I mean, very few things in life are unrepairable. But what he should be doing now is gearing up for the return. But he's got a long way to go.
Talking about people around Ryan helping him out during his tough times, well, it seems Ryan shit the bed there also. Ryan's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, also pulled the plug on Ryan's career after he condemned his actions regarding his racist comments.
At Golden Boy, including myself, we don't condone any, racism and any type of, it's just wrong. It's wrong, and it's not good what he said, and we strongly feel that. I just heard Ryan saying that he's going into rehab. It's a step in the right direction for him personally. But yeah, we at Golden Boy, and I've spoken to my partner Bernard Hopkins, and we just don't condone that. It's wrong.
Ryan realized his grace mistake after the backlash he received. He knew he had gone past his boundary, so he had no choice but to let go of his pride and put his mouth to work in a good way. Ryan put up a video showing him apologizing for his actions in regard to the banned substance incident and his racist remarks. Ryan even apologized to his woman, saying that he knew he had disappointed her and their kids.
Hi, everybody. I came on here just to express my actions for the last couple of months, and I'm sorry for how long it took for me to make this video. I woke up the next morning regretting everything I did and everything I said about Andrea, and I came on here just to say I'm sorry. Andrea, you're the mother of my children and somebody that I will always have love and respect for.
Y'all remember Jake Paul also putting up an apology video after he went too far with his trash talk to Mike Tyson? Oh yeah, they are similar to each other. And this is one of the reasons why these two fighters' careers may end before it begins. Mike Tyson wouldn't let Jake go without a fight in the ring or a $350 million lawsuit. It's about to be a movie in the boxing community, and folks await the next drama that will unfold. So do you think Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia are embarrassments to the sport? And do you feel Jake would still be able to back out successfully from the match against Tyson? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel or turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on celebrity news updates.